Alright guys, welcome to the intro video of the Journey of 4. So just a little explanation before we get started. I've been wargaming for 15 years, and one of my favorite articles to read in any of the gaming magazines of the games I was playing at the time has always been A Tale of Four Armies. There's something about watching four people get together and build their armies up slowly over time and play games and, you know, paint their stuff. It's just very appealing to me, and I'm sure a lot of gamers. So I did some research, and I may have missed it. I'm not saying it's not there, but I could not find anybody who had done this on video. So we had a meeting with the guys on our channel, and we decided that four of us were going to do this and, you know, see what kind of response we got. So that's what this is. So basically it's going to be a 4-month-long series that we've called The Journey of 4 because, well, Battle of Four Armies is, you know, it's already out there. So what happened is four of us all picked factions, new factions at that, and we're building armies slowly but surely over the next 4 months. So the intro video here is our 15-point armies, which we've all been working on for the last month, and they all turned out really good. So we're going to show you what we've got here. So the next month we'll jump up to 25 points. The next month will be 35, and the finale will be 50 points. All models must be painted by the date of the upload. If you do not get your models painted, you cannot play with them. That's just kind of a little rule we put in place to get everybody motivated. In between the update videos for it, we're going to bring you guys some tactic videos of like some tactics we've learned with our individual armies, and maybe some painting videos showing us maybe, you know, painting some of our models, and, you know, just some general advice, updates, etc. You know, we'll probably have a few, you know, what do you guys think? Should I take this or this at the next point level? So, without further ado, I'm going to stop talking and let you guys check out the first 4 15-point armies. Alright guys, so the first player up is Philip, and he's going to tell you all about his little army here.
Alright, if you can't tell, I picked the Retribution for my army for this build and battle. And the reason I went with red is because nobody in our area plays them. I think there's maybe one person at our local store and he's never there, so I thought it would be a good time to get a unique army out. I picked Raven because I think she's a very dynamic caster. She supports a lot of shooting infantry, but she really is more, I think, melee or in the front of the army based. The two jacks with her for 15 points, I have a Discordia and a Phoenix. They're both heavy jacks, and I need at least 2 heavies knowing the armies I will be facing. I have 1 spare point in the list. It's only 14, but I may need that at future, so I wanted to have a smaller list in the early going. See, I picked my colors because I wanted to do a fall-themed list. That's why there's browns and oranges, and I really like how it turned out. And that's really it. I'm looking forward to getting them on the table and starting these small-scale games.
All right, Philip. Well, we appreciate you telling us about your army, and keep watching, guys, because there's 3 more to come. Alright, guys, we're here with our second player in the Journey of 4, and it's Phil, a.k.a. Fatty, and he's going to tell us about his little army here.
Okay, well, I tried to step out of my box for this army. I mean, if you know me, you know my play style. I build an army to take the punch and then just kill you in melee. I've always played kind of a beat stick caster. I've really been a fan of, like, Butcher and Karchev, stuff that, you know, just murder stuff on its own. So I really wanted to try something different. So now I have mobility with movement 5, and I have defense of defense 12. I went with Calandra mainly because of the fact that no one plays Calandra. Ever. I think she's actually probably an underrated caster. I mean, she has a solid spell list. She has a solid feat. She's just not built to be a super melee caster. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's, you know, power 9 kitchen knife, but I mean, she gets an extra d6 of damage in close combat. But I try to, you know, just be a little bit more dynamic in my play style than just my standard walk across table and punch you in the face. I went with Calandra just because of her differentness. I actually went out with the Impaler just because I think he's a great 5-point beast. The fact that he can slam stuff, and the fact that he can re-roll with Calandra's Fate Blessed ability. Also the Mauler. I mean, I'm sorry, you can't play a troll army without having a Mauler in it. With Fate Blessed being able to re-roll his attacks, his chain attacks almost guaranteed. And I went with the Axer just because, I mean, you need that extra burst of speed sometimes with the Pathfinder ability and the +2 movement. Really, the paint scheme, I really just, I'm sorry, all the power in the world to the Privateer Plus painters. They're way better than I am. Every time I tried to paint that Troll Blood base coat, they looked like giant angry Smurfs to me. And I just couldn't get past it. So I decided to, you know, break out some Shadow Gray and some Games Workshop colors to get the colors I wanted. But, I mean, that's really it. I mean, I'm looking to just really kind of try a new path and kind of broaden my strategical ability, I guess. But that's it.
Alright, well, Phil, we appreciate it. And, guys, you got two guys. We're here with the third part of the Journey of 4, and Mel's going to tell you about her little army here.
Alright, well, I picked Kador. Well, really, y'all picked Kador for me. But it was one of the ones I was originally looking at when I very first started out. But I ended up deciding to go with Circle. The paint scheme that I picked out was actually kind of based on the 5th Border Legion paint scheme. I did rough it up a bit because I wanted it to go with the witch and to, you know, just look like they had been out in the field for a while and kind of storming through the woods. I chose the witch because of her unique playstyle. It seemed to kind of be my speed. And, I mean, she comes with Scrapjack, which goes as an arc node, which is really cool. I chose the Kodiak because it's basically just a melee beat stick. And his Pathfinder ability, I think, goes real well with the witch. The Destroyer, because of the bombard thing that it does. And then, you know, once again, they ignore the line of sight rules. It's pretty cool. And I'm pretty happy with the way everything turned out, and I'm excited about the different little change of pace from playing Circle. And I'm ready to get these games rolling.
Alright, guys, so one more to go, and that'll be the end of this video. Alright, guys, and the last person up is going to be me. And I went with Gators. I decided we didn't have a minion player on the channel, and I wanted to do some Gators because Rattlers are awesome. So, the paint scheme is pretty just Gatory. I went with just, you know, pretty close to studio scheme on all of them. You know, the ropes are khaki, the skin is green, there's some browns and khakis and natural colors in there. As far as what I took, Bloody Barnabas is just, in my opinion, the better of the two Gatorman casters, although at some point I'll probably pick up Caliban. War Beast preferences were 2 Rattlers because I have 3 choices, and the Spitter's just not what I think I need with Barnabas. So they're melee beat sticks, and there's not going to be a whole lot that's going to be more fun than beating up my opponent while I'm knocked down. I'm looking forward to that. And we went with the Totem Hunter back here because, well, he's a rock hard solo. Most of you guys know that. The bases were done kind of like swamp bases, so there's some water effects on there. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that. It's kind of a mucky looking water with some grays and some greens on the bases. I think it's going to be a fun army, and I can't wait to get them on the table and get some of these games rolling, see what the Gators can really do. So, you know, keep posted, and, you know, we'll be bringing you battle reports, update videos, and, you know, in about a month you'll get to see us go up to the next point level.